Medical professionals of Reddit, what's the funniest thing a patient has said under anesthesia? Yelling for his brother, then whispering loudly to him, check to see if I still have my dick. I think they took my dick, then proceeded to flash the whole room. Edit, for those asking, the procedure was to remove a benign tumor in his cheek, face cheek not but cheek. Better safe than sorry. Was recovering a patient after surgery who got ketamine, which has a known side effect of making you super emotional. When she woke up she started cat calling me, telling me how attractive I was. Then she got worked up because she was thirsty, so I told her I could get her ice chips. As I am getting her ice chips she starts to go, I hate to see you leave but I love to see you go. As I disappear to get her some ice chips she starts crying real tears that she scared me off and how sorry she was. Way to go, heartbreaker. Anesthesiologist here. During recovery from general anesthesia, I called one of my patients by his full name in a loud voice. He opened his eyes, suddenly jumped upright and sit on the bed, and he said something. Sir, yes sir. He was under military service at that time. General anesthesia salutes. Edit, more respectful. For major surgery. On his private parts. Had a patient come into recovery after surgery. She farted so long and loud the entire 20-bed unit heard her. Then she said, I was trying to clear my throat, excuse me, and I want a vanilla latte, I got a headache. As medical professionals, we had to hold in the laughter, but that didn't stop patients from turning into hyenas. Ha ha ha, okay, I don't know how you guys didn't laugh. We are professionals. We are good at what we do, including saving our laughter for later during our lunch break. When I was a toddler, my mom fell off our roof and broke her back. Apparently she was terrified she was going to become a vegetable, because after her back surgery she asked the nurse, am I a broccoli, or a cauliflower? I laughed pretty hard, hope she is okay now. She recovered very well. Thank you for your concern, smiley face. Answer the question, John. Woman woke up from surgery and said to her husband, David. That alarm clock has a nose and it's running. Wipe it. Honey, my name is Steven. No, it's David. Patient came into the ED as a trauma, got ketamine sedation for an emergency procedure. I'm Diawad. No, you're okay, we're taking care of you, I'm a goo host. Hoo-hoo, wavy arm motions okay. I was given ketamine in the ED and was like comatose. I couldn't move and was having trippy hallucinations. I felt like I was floating above myself and was thinking, oh, I'm dead. Is this dead? This isn't so bad. I slowly came to, and then like flipping a switch I full came back and immediately started sobbing uncontrollably about how as a vet tech I give ketamine to animals and how scary it must be since they don't understand they've been drugged. I gave a kid methoxyflurane after he broke his arm. When we got to the hospital he went into the pediatric section of the ED and there were stickers on the wall of Sesame Street characters. He started talking about this unicorn on the wall, there wasn't one, and how it was trying to be friends with Elmo but Elmo didn't want to be friends with him. His mom and I had a chuckle and I had to pry the whistle out of his hands. Now tell us about the whistle. The whistle, which is green in my country, hence why the drug commonly known as the green whistle here, has a wick down the bottom. So we pour the methoxy into it and you inhale the drug, smiley face. The most memorable funny one was a guy who sat bolt upright, mime rolling a cigarette and tuck it behind his ear, saving it for Ron when I asked what he was doing. Anesthesia can be a wild trip. The kids will always scream when they wake up. I woke up from my hysterectomy screaming in pain and begging them to make it stop. The nurse was freaked out, she was desperately trying to get meds into my four as fast as she could. Only for me to have a hives response all over my face. I must be a kid at heart lol. 18-year-old girl recognized the male anesthesiologist from Tinder last week and accused him multiple times of not showing up to their agreed date, while randomly falling half asleep in between. As we put her back in bed she mumbled that she is not even mad, just generally disappointed in men and that she still thinks he's pretty. Literally one of my worst nightmares. I was the patient. After coming out of surgery for a hernia at the age of about 15 to 16, my father helped me to the bathroom in the hospital. I was pretty fucked up still and said, boy dad, I was just so worried I was going to get an erection during the procedure. He laughed and made a slicing motion with his hand, implying the doctor would have cut my dick off, and I burst into tears and threw up on myself. Edit, first time receiving awards, I'll be sure to pass them on to my dad. LOL, I bet he promptly regretted that joke. I bet he was proud. Not many people have told a dad joke so dope the kid literally cried and vomited.